figured that today I'm going to show off all my laptops, because I haven't actually done that in a while, because I've actually usually done all my desktops, but there's plenty to go through. So I'll pause the video and come back with the first laptop on the cooling pad. Okay, first up is this 2009 Apple 15-inch MacBook Pro. This was given to me for free because it was deemed too old to be used for anything, and purely because it had a large cosmetic dent in the corner. I'm quite used to that, so if you want the specs of the system, here you go. So that's always good to know. So I will pause and come back with the next laptop on the table. This one I haven't used at all today, so this one's powered off. But this is a late mid 2012 Apple MacBook Pro, 13-inch, and this was our older Mac, or it still is our main one. But the hard drives fill up on here, so I'm hoping to swap the backup drive from that into here. So that would just become a slow Mac again, and this one will be a quick one. But it's pretty slow starting up, but it'll get there eventually. Yeah, I can just quickly pause and do this. Okay, I'll come back, and yeah, this thing's oddly fast. Only problem is its fan's extremely dusty, so it'll get very hot very quickly. So that's what this fan thing's usually for. And you decide to use it with everything. Well, this thing wouldn't auto start a bunch of programs. Here's the information for this one. And yeah, I don't really use this Mac much anymore, but as soon as I can get a bigger disk for it, I'll use it a lot more. But I'll come back with another system on the desk. Next is this Samsung NC10 Plus netbook. This is also given to me. It was an ex-family member's laptop. Or netbook, in fact. In fact, I think I got most of my computers from that person. Awfully kind. This is running the dreaded Windows 7 Starter Edition. But the hard drive ain't dead. Don't change the operating system unless it's excruciatingly bad. This is a very, very nice little netbook. It couldn't do a lot of the things I wanted it to do, but it's very, very limited in what it can do. As you can see, it's definitely, no offence, a pensioner's computer, purely because all the icons are huge. The text size has been set to max. But yeah, I'll shut these down as well, but I'll just show the system information if I can. If the signal isn't so excruciatingly slow. If I could just point another quality out on this machine, that it has not only just two normal USB ports on the back, but it does have fast charge USB, which is actually quite nice. for Windows 7 Starter Edition. Now the thing itself is, I'll say late 2007 presumably, but it's an extremely slow computer, even for how recent it actually is. And you can see this is the Samsung original installation. So, shut that down. And this has been set to automatically sleep. I don't know if I want to change that or not. This thing usually, I'll see if it shuts down any quicker than it normally does, because usually it installs updates before it shuts itself off. Nope, it shuts itself off quite quick. So I'll come back with another computer on the table. Now this one took me an incredibly long time to set up, but it's really for the best. This poor thing's been abused its whole life. It's an RM, or in this case an Asus M5200N. I'll just close this. And just hit F1. Yeah. I'm in the process of looking for a new display for it, but I think I found one, but it doesn't have any of the hinges or the cable, but who needs that when you have them already in there? That's what I used to think. I was thinking, oh, it must have the hinges and the cable and all that. No. You just need the display panel, or the unbroken display panel, and it should work. Surprisingly, it's quite quick, but that's because I reinstalled the operating system. Though, it did come with a bunch of bloatware pre-installed. Well, I installed most of it by accident. Right, that's that one. Just need that one to shut down again. Oh no, I forgot to show you the system specs. Never mind. I'll have to do that another time. In fact, no, I probably can exit that. Go away. Probably do it quickly now. Well, attempt to at least. Try that again. Doesn't want to. Oh, hang on. It's doing something now. Here's the information. Yeah, usually this thing takes forever to shut down, but we'll just see if it plays ball today. Yeah, the display's pretty badly damaged. I mean, it will hit right there. But there's no saving this. This is going straight in the bin. I'll pause and come back when it does something interesting. I think it's doing something now, but it still looks like it's not doing anything. Oh, hang on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, so you get to look at the beautiful background. See how long that usually takes to shut down, which is quite fast, but as soon as it gets to that stage. So there's that one. I'll come back with something that's a little less messy on the desk. This is a Compaq 610 laptop. This was given to me with a broken hard disk, and well, quite frankly, I did find another method of getting it to start up properly. This thing starts up pretty fast. Yeah, that's how quick it starts up. In about 6 seconds. Oh, there is a system option. There you go. There's the system properties of that one. And this is how quickly it shuts down. That fast. So that's that one. I'll return with another system on the desk. This is a RM Professional Series GT8000. Then again, it's actually a rebanded Samsung GT8000, but it performs just the same. This is a fairly old machine. I'd say around 1998, 1999. Its startup is relatively slow, but we'll get there eventually. This thing can go online, but has no audio drivers installed yet, so... To me, laptops are incredibly difficult to work with. So, I usually leave that to the more professional side of things when it comes to dealing with everything that I have a problem with. But a lot of this can be done myself. I believe this one also, I got this one along with the RM over there. Both in a box of rubbish for about £5. That didn't turn on or charge until I pulled the battery out and reseated it. Then it started to charge and turn on, but now it won't charge, but it turns on. This this was fantastic from day one. It used to run Windows XP, and I stupidly installed Windows 98 over it, so they had dual operating system clash, so everything from drivers and that didn't work because it was clashing with the other operating system. But this one is particularly slow, so I'll come back if it's doing anything interesting after the screen disappears. Now something went wrong with the installation. It kind of locked up and did a weird thing where pressing the power button just turns the light off. So I had to end up unplugging the battery. But let's do a test 2, see if it works this time. It should work this time. There's nothing really interesting to talk about other than the fact the onboard, that's the modem. The onboard Ethernet doesn't actually work. And this is quite cool because that actually lights up like a MacBook Pro. I have to use this card all the time, but this works. No startup sound because, well, it doesn't exist. There's that one. Just check this one down now. Yeah, this one shuts down quite quickly. So let's come back with another system on the desk. This is the Iridium Starbook 620 from years ago that I said I couldn't start up because I didn't have a charger. But I've got the universal charger now, and I've done quite a bit to it. It never actually had a hard disk in it before, so I put one in, and it now runs Windows 98. Although it said it was designed for XP, I didn't put XP on it because I've just noticed something. Pentium 4 in a laptop. Yeah, better run something lightweight so it doesn't cook itself, so I figured it doesn't have any boot menu, so I can't put Linux on it. So I figured, yeah, I couldn't put Linux on it, so I figured, well, the only other OS I've got lying around is Windows 98, so I don't understand why it says floppy disk failure, even though it clearly has no anything. That just comes up with these annoying VXD files I can't find. Then there should be another op error. Oh no, it's doing that thing again. Weird. Oh, I think I know what that is now. I hate it when it does this. I don't care, cancel, skip the whole thing. Usually this is a very annoying computer, but I have to live with it all the time. I mean, this thing was falling apart, so I have to attend to it. I don't understand how not having a CMOS battery installed affects the drivers. I mean, I don't understand how that does that. Nope, it's missing the Ethernet controller and the audio device and the PCI card, so practically this whole computer feels like it doesn't have any drivers left. Let's go into settings, control panel. And system, so I'll show you the system information. And I'll do a little bit of a technology thing and start it back up again with the drivers installed. So let's see what happens now. I've got the driver installed. There you go, it's found. Oh god. Usually just skip all this. This is only one file. That's what I wanted to hear. Okay, now that's hopefully installed, I'll find a battery and see if that retains the settings. If not, I'll actually check if the original battery still has some charge in it. Plug it in and, test it out. That's that one out of the way, so let's shut that one down. And when this is shut down, I'll come back with yet another system on the desk. This one's a Toshiba Satellite Pro A300 22C system unit. So let's see if it has any battery in it, because I did charge the battery. This was a school phone laptop actually. This one was going in the bin, so I figured I'd rescue it and give it a new home. So I did. There was something about this that was really nice. This one's fairly responsive because it was only ever used for one thing, the Digital Blue QX5. So this thing's actually very responsive. The only problem is the admin's locked out a bunch of settings, such as I can't change my user account, etc. If anyone can find a cure for that, that'd be great. Where's the computer specs? Name I don't want to show this. Yeah. So that one's that, so I'll come back with yet another one. This is an Acer Aspire 35Z. This was actually converted into a Chromebook, and this had actually ripped apart before, and it still sort of works. The display is really glossy. Can't really see much going on. just see if I can put the brightness up. Oh, great! So this is as bright as it can go. Yeah, I still got to change a few settings on this one, but this is pretty much as far as it can go. Let me just